Hey guys, it's McKenzie and Kendall. We just finished an exclusive interview with Mrs. Barone, the CEO of True Kitchen. Stay tuned for what's next. Bye! So, True Kitchen's website states a restaurant inspired by philosophy that food should make you feel better, not worse. Can you elaborate on that?
Absolutely. So we're learning a lot about how food reacts once it comes into our body, and that eating really great food, mainly vegetables that taste really good, is really important for us. And that the better the food we eat, the better our bodies feel, the better we sleep at night, the more we learn during the day at school. And so eating really awesome food is really, really helpful. And there's actually certain foods that are in our diet that do special things. So my 10-year-old has a kale salad every day for lunch in her lunchbox. Can you believe it? And she has a kale salad and it has fresh garlic on it. And fresh garlic is like a natural antibiotic. And so it makes all these things feel better inside of our body. So food can be really great for us and make us feel better when we eat the right things.
And the second one was, as a CEO, it can probably be very hectic at times. Can you tell me and my sister, what do your days look like?
What do my days look like? So they're always pretty different. I wake up very early, so I always wake up at 5 a.m. I read the news. I try to go for a little walk just to kind of clear my head and get ready for the day. Then I get ready, I watch my kids go off to school, except for when I'm traveling. And then I head into the office, and what I love about my job is there's so much variety in it. So in the morning, I might be meeting with my team, and we're getting a plan together to say, hey, how are we going to do this? Then I might have the next meeting where we're looking at the design of the store and saying, hey, how should we lay the tables out? Will someone love sitting in this table, or would I like that table better? And then I get to do really cool stuff like artwork on the wall. So we design all the artwork in the stores ourselves and do really fun things like put kitchen stuff on the wall and make it into a pattern. Some of my best days are I get to do lots of food tastings, and I get to try all the new food before it comes out, and it's really fun. And then sometimes I have to put all of our numbers together and say, okay, how are we doing? Does this business make sense? Do we need to invest somewhere or do something differently? And then sometimes I'll write letters to my team. So we have over 3,000 employees, and I feel every day it's my job to do a really awesome job to make sure that their families are really happy and well cared for.
And the last question.
Yes.
What's your favorite item on the menu and why?
So this is like asking me who my favorite kid is. It's really, really hard. I bet you your mom never answers that, right? So it's hard because I really do love everything. Right now, though, I am loving our chicken sautés. So it's grilled chicken with a really awesome sauce that's made from a pumpkin seed sauce. So it's kind of like a fancy peanut butter. And then I also love our key lime mousse. It is gluten and dairy free, in case you wanted that. And it has this really awesome crumble, and then this sweet tart mousse in the middle, and then fresh organic strawberries on top. It is super yummy.
Sounds good.
It is so good.
Your turn.
I read online that you host events at your restaurant. Do you plan to do an event in Kansas City? And if so, can I get a, sneak peek?
Yes, absolutely. So right now we are hosting our Friends and Family event. And what we're doing is that everyone in this restaurant just started working here, so they're brand new. And so we're training everyone so they really know how to serve the guests right. And we're practicing. So tonight, we would love to have you as our guest while they practice.
That's nice. Second question. Online, I saw a true kitchen chef preparing a dish. He talked about using ingredients that have no fat, but said when he uses fat, they're healthy. What healthy fats does True Kitchen use?
Yeah, absolutely. So a lot of our fats are from things like avocados that have healthy fats. And then we also have a lot of nuts and seeds that we use in the menu. So nuts and seeds have wonderful fats in them. And so the chicken sauté I mentioned actually is made with that nut butter. It has really nice healthy fats in it.
That's cool. Third question. What does True Kitchen have in store for the future?
For what?
For the future.
Oh, what do we have for the future? So I believe it's really important that people know that healthy food can also be absolutely delicious, because it's really important for us as a country to learn how to eat healthier food, because we're learning more and more that a lot of diseases are caused by eating things that we shouldn't eat. And so the more that we eat food like this, the better it is. So for me, my dream is that we can grow True Food Kitchen so we can have more and more of them so that people can realize, oh, I thought I didn't like that, but I actually do because it's so yummy. So that's my dream.
That's all I had, because that's, okay, that's all.
Yeah.
How many overall True Kitchens do you have in like another state, like a couple other states?
Yeah, so we do have them across the country now. This is True Food Kitchen number 27. And so we have some in California, in Arizona, in Texas, in Colorado, Florida, Tennessee, Maryland, Virginia, lots of Pennsylvania, lots of different places.
I know you had one in Memphis. Is it Memphis, Tennessee?
No, we have it in Nashville, Tennessee, and then we have Atlanta, Georgia, which is pretty close to Nashville, Tennessee.
Are there any more True Kitchens like around Missouri?
Not yet. One day.
So this is the first one?
This is the very first one in Kansas City, yes.
Glad it's near us.
Because
Absolutely.
on one video, you said that overall you had 23, and then it's just like it grew, and I'm like,
Yeah, and it's hard work. So I go out and find restaurants. Do you know how long it takes? So once I find a restaurant, it takes 2 years to get it built. It's a really long time. Yeah.
I just want to ask for fun. Do you
Yeah.
guys hire almost 13-year-olds? Because I mean, I would be 13 in June.
Well, I love that.
I could be good
But I don't think you're allowed to work yet at 13. But as soon as you are allowed to work, I want you to come apply. We would love to have you.
one more question.
Yeah.
So, while we were talking over, you said you had a 10-year-old, a 12-year-old, and a 14-year-old.
Yes.
And when they come here, do they have like a favorite thing on the menu that they like?
Yes, they do. So my 14-year-old loves the cheese pizza. She thinks it's amazing, and she gets it every single time. My 12-year-old loves the fish tacos, and that's his favorite meal. And then my 10-year-old gets the kale salad with a Mauritius Island redfish. She's very fancy.
That reminds me of us. I love when my dad makes fish tacos at home.
Oh, the fish tacos here are so good.
Especially because I help him make it.
Oh, that's awesome. You know how to cook?
Yeah.
Very cool.
Still learning. Like cooking class. We made guac today.
That's really neat. I love that.
Even though it's busy, could you give us like a tour maybe?
I can give you a tour. You think that's okay with your mom? called a mandala, and really it's like artwork of balance. And so all of these are things that we use in our kitchen to make all of the different types of meals. And we want this really cool pattern to show this balance within our restaurant. So this is our bar that you're not quite old enough for yet. One day. We do fresh squeeze all the juices in the bar, and so we also make non-alcoholic drinks that are really tasty.
Like a mocktail?
So this is our kitchen. Jalen, can you come say hi? So this is Chef Jalen.
Hi.
And he helps open a lot of our restaurants. And he's a really awesome chef.
How you doing?
Do you want to ask him one question?
Do we do what? We make all of our food on the menu. We get a bunch of beautiful fresh ingredients every day. We have a truck that comes through the back. We get a bunch of beautiful fresh organic ingredients, and we bring them in and we create everything fresh every morning. I don't get to make them up, but I am in love with them. I think they're delicious, and I know the guy who does. He's really great too. Everything on our menu we create ourselves. We write all those dishes ourselves. We're really proud of them. Did you get to eat anything today?
Not yet.
You're about to? Oh, Saturday.
Saturday.
Tomorrow night or in the morning? In the morning? I'll come see you guys too. We'll get you guys some really great, we got a good brunch selection, so you guys are going to be really, really happy.
So on the site, I saw that gluten-free, vegetarian, vegan foods, but on one tab it said like
Oh, if you want something made special for you, like one. Yeah.
Absolutely. So we're willing to do anything for the guests that come in. So all of our dishes we can modify and make gluten-free if they're not and everything like that. We have all the ingredients to do so. And if you want some oatmeal, I'll gladly make you some oatmeal. I know how to do it. I have my mom's old recipe.
I love it. So Chef Jalen gets to travel all over the country and helping make our stores better and meeting all the chefs and helping to train them. So.
Yeah, I get to see the world and help out with all the different stores and train new staff. And we just get to grow every day. It's pretty great. All these guys here have only been cooking our food for about 4 or 5 days now, and they're doing a really good job.
Awesome.
What was your name again? Kendall? Hey guys, say hi to Kendall. Say hi, Kendall. Hi, Kendall. Look at that.
It's pretty awesome. So
See you guys tomorrow.
Continue the tour. I'll show you some more artwork, okay?
Awesome.
Ready?
Nice meeting you guys.
Cool.
See you tomorrow.
Thank you so
Of
much,
course.
Chef.
Of course.
All right. So one of the things I love is whenever we're building a store, we always try to look for lots of light coming in the store because light makes you feel better. And so tomorrow when you come in to eat, you'll feel all this wonderful light coming into the restaurant. I also think if you look out this window, it looks a little bit like a postcard. And I think it's absolutely beautiful. I'm falling in love with Kansas City. So I'll show you around here. So we have a little to-go room back here. And this is kind of cool. So right here we have a beet on the wall, and the beet is made out of spices that we use in our cooking. So all of those are little spice jars that we use in our cooking.
Are there real spices in this?
There are real spices in there. In fact, someone in my office one day was filling all of those up by hand. So we make a lot, including the food, we make everything with love here. Now, another thing I'd love to show you, so these white blocks here in the front, these are called prep blocks, and that's where we cut all the food. So in the morning, it's incredibly active here because we're chopping everything. All the food that comes in here is fresh, and you get it all freshly chopped for you, and it tastes amazing. And I'll show you one more thing. So what I'm going to show you is we have a mural of Kansas City made out of fruits and vegetables. Just wait. So down this hallway, this is actually where our restrooms are, but we wanted to make it really fun on your way to the restrooms. So watch your step very carefully here. You can hold on to the handrail. And wanted to show you, so can you tell what those trees are made out of? Broccoli trees. And there's a watermelon building down there. And an onion at the top of this. So this was made by a local Kansas City artist and turned your city into fruits and vegetables. It's pretty cool, right?
Is that a radish?
Yes.
And a big lemon sun.
And a big lemon sun, absolutely. So this one's a lot of fun, right?
Yeah, and the beets are like your little birdies.
Yeah.
What does the watermelon look like?
It looks like the top.
What is that? Now, I don't know what these buildings are. I think you're going to have to tell me. I know what the fruits and vegetables are, but not what the buildings are.
Right here, this is the, is it the station?
Yeah, Union Station.
Yeah, and then
Station. Nice.
here is the Kansas City sign, so it lights up. It
What's the
circles
auto
up.
stop?
And that building, I think, has some cheese on top of it.
It's like the revolving restaurant.
Oh, I have not been there yet. So this is pretty fun, right? It's almost like a mystery you can solve to figure out what fruit, vegetable, and what building it is.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a puzzle. I love puzzles.
Little salad bowl.
Yeah, absolutely. So anything else in the restaurant you want to see? It's kind of boring down here, so we should probably go back up. Well, it was so nice to meet you. And I love all your wonderful questions.
Thank you.
And I want you to dream really, really big. It sounds like there's lots of big things ahead for you. Awesome. This is the most fun interview that I've done the whole time I've been here, I'm sure. I think. And really, really awesome questions, too. Yeah. I love it. You did so much research. It's so impressive.